All right, guys. So this video is about the Aussie speak perfect Tagalog. Shock Raffy Tulfo. I was shocked too. When I heard he can communicate in Tagalog. So anyway, so this video is about this is about Swain versus Swain. What happened is again it's all foreigners marrying a young Filipina. And according to this, I watched the part one and part two. I believe there's a part three coming up soon. So, but I want to share this and also give my reaction video. So this Australian, according to his name is Jason, Jason Swain, and then the Filipina was her name was Remy, Remy Swains, because they got married. So they met along the beach, and according to with the interview, he was hanging around the beach area, and then there is Remy with her. Jason refer it as a mama san. When you said mama san, it's a pimp. So I'm not quite sure if there's a loss in translation or even though he speak very good Tagalog, it may be that's not what he meant. But anyway, so I have to go with what he said. He said there's three young lady with a mama son, a much older lady. They were walking by the beach, and then Jason saw them and kind of tried to invite them. He said, "Hey, can I invite you? I believe it's only one lady, Filipina. He said, can I invite that one lady to come to my place, and then just sleep over at my place?" And Remy took the invitation. She went with Jason and sleep over there. I don't know if they have sex or not, but it sounds like they have an affair right away. So they have probably have sex. So then about like 4 to 5 weeks later, uh, Remy came back with her cousin and also her mother. I believe it's her mother, and they demanded Jason to give Remy 10,000 peso. Uh, that money, I don't know for what reason. They demanded Jason, if you don't pay 10,000, we're gonna report you to the authority, to the police, because she is now pregnant. It doesn't seem right, because he tried to speak Tagalog. So and then Jason say, "Hey, hold on, he's like a cool guy. He's like a very mellow, guy." He said, let's take it easy. 10,000 is too much. How about he tried to negotiate. He said, "How about I give you like a thousand or 2,000 a week, as like a down payment until we reach the 10,000." So they agree, and by also at the same time, Remy was saying that she also need 5,000 for her danger because she have no teeth. For some reason, she have no teeth, and then Jason agreed because according to Jason, she was a beautiful Filipina. She is maybe not much on the face, but it's the body. He likes the body. He was sexy, skinny. He likes skinny Filipina, and so he gave the 5,000 so she can have the danger uh, word on one word on the danger. Anyway, so then right after that, uh, this Jason, I'm trying to remember. Jason told her that, hey, you know what? I have to go back to Australia because he was only there in the Philippines for vacation, to have fun. And he said, I have to go back because he was planning to get a license of a captain license. He wants to probably, what do you call that? Is that drive a boat or something? He need a boat license. So he said he has to go back to Australia and then take education to get the license, and that will take I think a year or so. So he went back, and then but he said to Remy, he said, you know what, I'm gonna go back, but you should not be seeing anybody, no more, no boys, all right, no men's, no boy, no, don't see anybody. I will support you, and that's what he did. He was, supporting her, and then finally, you know, uh, finally, he was told that she was having the baby, and then he was kind of has some kind of a doubt because it seems like it was so fast. He's not sure that it was his baby. But then when he saw the kids, he said, yeah, they're lighter skin. Let me just show you a photo here. The kids were lighter skin. He said, okay, okay, I I'm convinced they are my kids. I think maybe it's only one at that time. You cannot have twins like that. It's not the twins. I don't think it's a twin. Um, so he said, you know what? I accept them as my kids, my own kid. I think that they are mine. Because when he saw the kids, he felt. I keep saying when he saw both, but so I'm not sure if they are twins. You can watch it also at the Raffy Tulfo. I'm gonna put a link below. It's kind of one of those things that's kind of complicated the story because he tried to speak in Tagalog. I wish that he can just say it in English, and then we can translate it much better. But anyway, so he did not have to require a DNA or something like that. So okay, okay, I accept them. They're my kids. So then when he finished his study, he decided that he's going back to the Philippines. With bring his parents with him. His parents are older. I believe the mother was in the 80s, so probably the father was probably also the same. And also, he did say that his father has some dementia. And then they went to the Philippines, and they got married. So he proposed to Remy, and they got married with the blessing of Jason parents. So anyway, that's where they got to know each other. Also, between Remy and the in-law, the Aussie in-law. And then for some reason, after they got married, they're living for a while, and they have some kind of a fallout because I believe it's money. It's always money. When you are in a with a interracial relationship, especially older foreigner and then a younger Filipina, if for some reason the money stopped, the relationship also stopped. So Jason was saying that the Remy was stealing from him. At one time, she stole like 80,000 peso, and then he find out that she used the money to bail out a brother of hers. It that's what he said. Brother, sometime, maybe it's a boyfriend. I don't know. I'm just saying, according to Remy, it was a brother that she had to bail him out of jail. So she stole 80,000 from Jason, and also she was being very dishonest with the money, and she's also stealing like a harvest from the rice field. I think that's what Jason was doing. He was, he was planting, I believe, or he's like buy and selling, rice. and then he was accusing that Remy was stealing from him, not only the money but also the rice. Um, she was also stealing rice from him, and then that's where the big fallout between the two of them, and they kind of separated for like 4 years, and Jason tried to try as much he wants to see the kids, he wants to have the a relationship with the kids, but Raimi tried to stop that and deny the visitation right for him. So and then he continued try to support Raimi. I believe he was giving her like 1,000 peso a week, so that's about 4,000 a month, something like that. Then one day, Raimi said, "You know what? I don't need your support. I don't need your support." But then Jason find out uh, like 6 months after six 6 months after their no 6 months before their separation, Raimi was got some big money from Jason's father, because she was able to talk to the Jason parents, that telling them that Jason was not being a good husband or a father, was not supporting her. So the father feels sorry. Seems like they are they are good people. Feel sorry and feel bad about it. So the father kind of supporting her, sending 20,000 peso for 6 months. Each month was 20,000 peso. All right, so that's about 120,000 peso to Raimi. And then, of course, when Jason find out, I believe he maybe talked to the parents, say, hey, you know what, you should not, you should stop it. Don't give too much, something like that. And then the story also go back that now that Raimi is in Australia, and Raimi is in Australia, was living with her in-law, and she's working in Australia because as she claimed, Jason was not giving her a support, so she had to go to Australia and work, and she seems to be enjoying that lifestyle, working in Australia, and then the mother-in-law seems to be on her side. The mother-in-law was feel like she was feel so ashamed that Jason was not being a good father and a husband to Raimi, and then she feel guilty, she feel embarrassed of the son's attitude. Or but then the son was saying that hey mom, it was he tried to talk to her mom live while talking to Raimi, when he went to the station at the Raffy Tulfo, and Jason was trying to talk to her mom. He said, "Mom, you are being spread lies about me. What she was telling you were a whole bunch of lies." But the mother just will not listen, because she is already make up her mind that she believed in the daughter-in-law, which is the Filipina. So that kind of make it more complicated, as we have as saying that of course mother knows best. Mother know best, right? Knows best. Sometimes my tongue, I cannot pronounce certain try to say some word, it's kind of hard. So right now I don't know. I mean, when Jason was he's a like smooth talker. He's a cool guy. I believe in Jason. But then when I heard that his own mother doesn't believe in him, then it bring the doubt. Say, hey, maybe Jason is trying to fool everybody here. So I really don't know right now. But again, I was saying that the mother was on her, the Filipina side, on her side. Anyway, so what happened here when Rapi Tulpo was trying to arrange Since the mother is in Australia, now the two kids, there's a boy and girl, is staying with Remy's sister in Caloocan City. So that's why Jason went to the station to ask for Raffy Tulfo help, because according to Jason, if if the wife or the mother is away, he wants to have the custody because he's the father. And he was saying, he seems like a very, reasonable guy. He was saying that if the wife is in the Philippines with the kids, he feel more more ease or more secure, not to worry too much with the kids. But this situation is the mother is not around. The mother is away. Is working in another country, so he wants to have a custody, and not only to to have visitation right. He's okay with visitation right if the wife is home with the children. But if the wife is not home with the children, being a father, he wants to have the custody. I think that's very reasonable, don't you think? And but then the wife doesn't want to have anything to do with Jason anymore. It seems like she's already made up her mind that she want separate, totally separate. And then according when Rapi Tulpo asked her why did you come up to this conclusion that you totally want out, and she said because Jason is a womanizer, and then also is a deadbeat father, and he also have another girlfriend, and also pregnant the girlfriend. So Jason have one more kids with that a young Filipina, and according to her, Jason loved young Filipina. All right, so it's a he said she said right now, right? But then Jason was saying to response back, because they were separated. Of course, when you were separated, he moved on and he find another girls, and he was saying also that Remy also have a Filipino boyfriend. So they, both are having an affair with somebody else. Anyway, but then according to, because Rapitupo said, if you are not support, if you're are you working in the Philippines, and Jason said I don't need to work because he own real estate in Australia. He's getting rent. I think he's getting like 100 a week in Australian money. That translate to about 4,000 peso or something, maybe 4,002 a week. So that in a month, he's getting like a probably 16 to 17,000 peso. So he said he doesn't need to work. Uh, I don't know. It's 16 to 17,000. Doesn't seems like a lot, to me. But it seems to be okay. So I don't know. Uh, and then Rabbi Tupo said, "How much are you giving your wife with that money?" He said 1,000. Oh no, 500, 500 peso a week. And Rabbi said that's not enough. He said, "But if she come home, I'm willing to give 1,000 peso." So it's kind of I for me that's not enough. But I don't know. I don't know between them, and then when it's very complicated because the number doesn't add up. And Jason was saying, but when we were living together, there's food on the table. We eating steak. We eating good food. So why is the wife complaining? So that part I could not understand. I believe he's making business. Like he was selling rice. At the same time, he also have income from Australia. From the rental, real estate rental. So he has like a double income. Then the good the one of the things that we have learned about this, because when the wife was complaining that Jason was not supporting her, but then the in-law was was giving her like a 20,000 a month. So Rapi Tulfo asked their in-house lawyer to see if that's okay. If the father is not supporting, but the father family was supporting, is does it count? And the lawyer said yes, as long there's money coming from that the father's side, it doesn't matter, is it coming from him or his family, it doesn't matter. So it did count. And then it added to the confusion is Rapi Tulbo was saying that 20,000 is not enough for two children. And this is again, I get confused by that because I remember the Senate in the Philippines passed a law that as a father you are required to do a monthly support 6,000 peso per child. All right. So if they have two kids, right, that's 12,000. So what I don't understand when Rapi was saying that 20,000 is not enough. I don't know. Is that because he's a foreigner? So that seems like to me. I think maybe it's a mistake by Rapi Tulfo. Otherwise, I would think that it's a what do you call that? It's almost like a, again, forget the right word. It's almost like a double standard. Is it because you don't think it's enough because he's a foreigner, he's Aussie, and the Philippine law, it said 6,000 per child. So if it's two, then 12,000. Why is 20,000 not enough for an Aussie father? That's my question. I mean, I have to to tell the viewer what's the law, that I have learned. So even I'm as much I idol Rapi Tulpo, maybe I don't know, maybe he make a mistake on that one, on that part. Anyway, so I just want to share you some more photo here. This is Dan with the big fish. I don't know what kind of fish is that. uh, and then here is another photo of Dan here with the motorbike. And this is the wife here, Raimi, look hot in this photo, but in real, life, it's not like that. Like I said, foreigner have to be very careful with this, photo like this. It look pretty, but then you see it on live, and then you say, is this a different woman? You know, because right now, with the photo, it's very misleading. You can do a lot of enhancement. You can Photoshop, and you can make your skin lighter, or even prettier, even shrink your body to make it sexy. So foreigner, beware. When you go to like somebody Facebook, just be careful. You might think, oh, this is so pretty, and then when you see them in person, it's not as pretty as you dream on. But sometimes it's stuck in your brain. Even you seen in a live person, it's ugly, but you still stuck in your brain this Photoshop photo. This lady here. I don't know. And then he also did mention that he likes to drink, he likes to have fun, so that when you have a couple of beers, everything look beautiful, everything looks sexy, right? Anyway, so that's the dilemma right now. So sometimes it's not easy also for Rapi Tulfo. I have to be fair, because you are trying to listen to both sides and try to be fair. But like everybody was saying, there are always three sides to a story. Her side, his side, and the truth, right? So it's always a three side to the story. What else? Let's see what's going. I'm just trying to see what's going on, if I miss anything here. Yeah, I think I think that's it. That's all I. And then there's another, I'm sure there's more video coming between this story because she said she's, the Remy, the Filipina, she says she's going back next month, going home. So, and then, they can, basically the Aussie guy, Jason, he just won he wants a visitation, right? He wants to be able to see his kid, but if the mother is, because Jason was saying that Remy, she want to live in Australia. She want to migrate. She want to be a resident in Australia. Uh, if she do that and she just gonna leave the kids to her sister, Jason doesn't want that. Jason said, okay, if that's the case, if she want to be in Australia, Jason prefer to be in the Philippines. He wants to, have the custody of the kid. But if the wife come back home and can take care of the two kids, Jason have no problem just to have a visitation right. I think that's a very, very reasonable man, for me, in my humble opinion. Let me know your thought on this video to see, do you believe her or do you believe him? Anyway, thank you all for watching. Take care, stay safe, and God bless. Bye bye.